As you can see, I did change the color of the bite frame for visibility purposes. Today we're going to be going over freeform gradients. And let's just keep in mind that our freeform gradients are just made of a series of color stops that you can place anywhere within the shape, randomly or on a path, and just blend the colors together to make a freeform gradient. Click on Erase the Shirt, and then we're going to click on Gradient down here. And again, it always applies the last gradient that we use. And we're going to go ahead and click on the Freeform Gradient option for the type. Next, we're going to make sure that points is selected. As you see, we have 1 point here, and the plus sign next to the pointer here lets you know you can add points to wherever you want to on this object or shape. From here, we're going to add the points and the freeform gradient. So I'm going to go ahead and rezoom back in here. You may notice that you have more than one color stop. As you can see, I only have one, so I'm just going to add another one here towards the back, and we're going to double click this and we're going to change the color. And we're going to change the color to, let's try to get the same color as the bite. So let's do like purples, blues, and yellows. Just click on any purple here. And what this freeform does is actually blend the colors together. So let's say I want to move this white color stop. I want to move it here. I'll move it up towards. It's going to blend that white and that purple together. You can move it back towards this way. And now we're going to add some more color stops. So let's add them towards this white part of this shirt. So let's add one here. Let's add another one here. And then we're going to double click and change the colors as well. So here let's add a blue. I think we did a blue color. And let's do a yellow here. And you can move this to your liking. And when you move them around, you can see that it actually blending the colors together. And you can also click on the circle here and actually move the spread of the color. I actually want to change this white to orange. I think that'll look better than white. Yeah, that's good right there. And again, just move it to your liking. And also, if you add another color stop and you don't want it there, you can just select it and hit delete on your keyboard, or you can just move it down off the shape or the object and it will delete it for you. Again, just play around with it however you want it. Again, you can just click on this smaller circle on the color stop to spread the color, or you can just double click it and manually do the spread here by moving the slider and it will move it for you like I have it here. Now we're going to apply color stops in lines mode. So I'm gonna go ahead and resume in back on the little eraser here. First thing you're gonna do is go ahead and add another color stop. So we add a color stop around the arm area, and then we're gonna go over to the properties panel and we're gonna click on lines. You can also do it up here, but we're gonna do it over here in the properties panel under gradient. And we're gonna click on lines, and then we're gonna double click the color point we just created, and we're gonna change the color to a purple. Actually, I want to change it to a pink. Make sure lines is selected. As you can see, the pointer changes here. You have a circle with a squiggly line next to it. It lets you know that the lines are selected. And what this does is create a path for you for your gradient. So I'm going to click another color stop here. And I'm going to click another one here. Now, as you can see, it did round it for us. And now that gradient here is added on this path. And you can always double click on the color stop to change the color. So we did purple here. We did pink here. So let's do a red. I don't like that red. Let's try a different color red. Okay, and then we can leave the last color stop as is. So as you can see, it did add the gradient here, and you can always move this, move it here, move the gradient around, move the color stops around, move that line around, make it bigger, smaller, whatever you want to do. You can add more color stops so it can follow that path along the object. And again, just to exit out of this, you can hit escape on your keyboard.